I have a problem with my desktop setup, and I think the solution that I need is right here inside this box. Hey guys, Colin here from CH Gadgets. So, I have this 34-inch curved gaming monitor here from Xiaomi, and I still think it's one of their best monitors. WQHD Plus, 21:9, 144 Hz at 4 milliseconds with AMD FreeSync Premium, and it's sharp, vibrant, and beautiful. I mean, it's been out for a little while, but I still think it's a solid buy if you're considering to get yourself a multi-purpose gaming monitor. If you want to see me do a full review and let you know all the ins and outs of this one, then definitely leave a comment down in the comment section. It's a really good monitor that comes with a really good stand that gives you swivel, tilt, and height adjustments, but there are a few issues that makes it a real challenge for me to continue using it moving forward. That is the reason why I got myself this AVLT monitor arm, so maybe I can solve a few of those problems and continue using this monitor, because I mean, it's a really good monitor. And the model that I have here is the AVLT DM42-1, which is rated for a monitor from anywhere from 17 to 43 inches at a max weight of about 33 pounds. If you ask me, that is a pretty versatile range for any monitor arm. Now, here are the first challenge that I'm currently having with my monitor. The monitor stand, the legs, is taking up way too much space on my desk, and that's affecting me aesthetically as well as functionally. Also, because the legs are sticking out so far on the desk, there have been multiple occasions where I almost cracked my phone display or the camera island on the back when I was just putting down my phone casually, sometimes just not paying attention, and because it's sticking out so far, I almost crack it on there. So I mean, for that reason alone, this monitor leg needs to go. And number two, the adjustments are just not ergonomic enough for me, because for one, I would like it up a little bit higher to my high level and just a little bit closer to the edge of the desk so that I have to slump over the desk while I'm trying to do some work. I would much rather sit upright and do my work so I could keep my back straight. I mean, is that too much to ask? So I'm just hoping that this is the solution right here. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take it out of the box real quick. I'm gonna show you all the stuff that comes inside the box. So if you're thinking about getting this one, you're gonna see everything laid out and know exactly what you're getting. And then, I mean, you're gonna see what you get for the money, basically. And then I'm gonna set it up and test it out. And I'm gonna give you my, if it's worth your time or money. If that's interesting to you, let's get this thing out of the box and get it set up. Let's go.
Several days later.
Okay, so here's the TLDW. The mission was accomplished. It actually solved most of the issues that I was having with the stock monitor stand that came inside the box. And if you want one for yourself, I left a purchasing link down in the description so you can go check that out. But for the people who want more details, let's break it down with all the pros and the cons. So right off the bat, I was kind of impressed because it was packaged pretty well. But not only that, the build and material felt like some real high quality stuff. There were some heavy duty metal plates, a solid C-clamp, and a really nice polished finish on the monitor arm itself. And you get almost everything that you need to get started inside the box. If you're like me, then you're wondering if you're gonna get that little bracket to connect to the monitor inside the box. And the answer is yes. It's also a part of the package, and it fits any 75x75 or 100x100mm VESA mount. So before you click the buy button, make sure to check the specifications of your monitor's VESA compatibility, and if it say it has a 75x75 or a 100x100mm, then you're good to go. Also included in the base of the monitor arm are two USB 3.0 ports and a microphone and headphone jack port, along with some cable management trays on the bottom of each of the arm extensions. The setup process is pretty easy and straightforward, just as long as you follow the instructions, which are actually some clear and concise diagrams of a step-by-step process. And I have to say, since I've set this up and started using it, it's probably one of the best monitor arms that I've ever used so far. The gas spring tension mount adjustment works great once you got it dialed in just right. It takes about 5 tries counterclockwise to increase the tension, and the tilt adjustment is super robust and still flexible once you tighten the bolt to give enough friction to move around when you want to, but still hold the monitor up. However, there are 3 things I believe that sets this apart from most of the monitor arms that I've seen while doing a little research. The first thing is the detachable VESA plate design, which makes it almost effortless to slide the monitor in and out of the monitor arm mount with relative ease because of the simple but secure thumb lock. The second thing is the heavy-duty C-clamp. Now, I have to be honest, I was a little concerned before the monitor got delivered because my desk is one of those that have that metal support bar that run across, and I thought it was going to be too thick for the C-clamp, but it turns out that the C-clamp mount fits almost any desktop from 0.4 inch up to 3.3 inches thick. So make sure you grab your tape measure and check your desktop thickness to see if this one can work for you. Chances are it will fit, but if your desktop is thicker than 3.5 inches, can you tell me why? And the next thing is the price to performance ratio at about $146.99 at the time of shooting this video, which is about $43 cheaper than a comparable one from another brand. You can fit almost any monitor from 13 inches all the way up to 43 inches flat, curve, ultra wide, 21:9 aspect ratio at a max capacity of about 33 pounds. It also has a 23-inch arm lift above your desk, a 24-inch arm extension to the front of your desk, and a 360-degree swivel. Plus, it is compatible to work with 75x75mm or 100x100mm VESA mount on the back of your monitor, and a 45-degree downward and upward tilt so you can get the right angle while you're sitting or standing at your desk. Plus, you also get the VESA rotation of portrait and landscape viewing modes. And don't forget the 2 built-in USB 3.0 port and the aux ports that's built in. I mean, if that is not some value for money, I don't know what is. I do have a few gripes or nitpick or whichever way you want to put it. And the first one is, I wish that at least one of the USB ports on this model was a fast USB Type-C, since almost all of your devices are using USB Type-C, such as a hard drive, thumb drives, and mobile devices. And the next thing is a cable management tray. For one, I wish there was a little bit more space to hold some thicker, longer, or probably a little bit more cables. And 2, I wish there was an easier way to take it on and off, since those little screws are a pain in the butt. So maybe something such as a sliding mechanism that you could just slide it in and out, or attach it with some magnets, or maybe some built-in thumb screws that you could easily just twist back and forth when you want to put it on, which would make things way more simpler. I'm not an engineer or an expert in this kind of stuff, but I just feel like the process of securing the cable trays with the cables inside could be a lot simpler. And I mean, with all of that said, none of the things that I just mentioned are deal breakers in any way. This is still good value with a lot of utility and function, and it keeps the monitor stable even when the desk is shaking. If you want one for yourself, check the link down in the description. I highly recommend it. It's a pretty good monitor arm. Please make sure you hit the like button on your way out, and if you're feeling generous, also leave a comment for the YouTube algorithm. They kind of like that stuff, and I also appreciate it. You sharing your thoughts with me. And if you like this video and you want to see more, then click my face to get subscribed and check out one of these other videos that I made for you right here. Peace.